Marie Forleo is the founder of one of the most well-respected online training programs in the world, B-School. Oprah named her as a thought leader for the next generation, and Sir Richard Branson asked her to mentor young entrepreneurs at his Center for Entrepreneurship. And a big key to her success is using YouTube to build a raving tribe of customers and fans, which has led to an online multi-million-dollar digital empire. How can you do the same? I'm going to break down Marie's strategy in this episode. Make sure you subscribe and hit that bell for new videos like this every week.
Welcome to The Sunny Show, for the bright side of being your own boss and building your own life.
Hey boss, I'm Sunny Lenarduzzi, and when I first started my business, I'm sure you've done the same. I found myself endlessly searching YouTube for help, inspiration, and just some solid entrepreneurial advice, and then I found Marie Forleo. Boasting 500,000 YouTube subscribers and a multi-million-dollar business, Marie generously shares her years of experience in entrepreneurship and really valuable guidance with so many people on this platform, and has become a virtual mentor to so many, including me. So how did Marie start building her empire? Well, one of Marie's favorite quotes is, "Everything is figure-outable."
Our entire culture has been transformed by people who believe and behave like everything is figure-outable. Think about the Wright brothers. If they hadn't believed human flight was possible, they wouldn't and couldn't have spent even 1 minute trying to figure it out.
So I've done a little digging, and I've figured out how Marie Forleo started building her community and really started building her business at a very rapid pace using YouTube. And I'm going to break it down so you can follow the same steps. Before we get started, I want you to comment below this video with Marie if you've ever watched a Marie Forleo video or if you discovered Marie Forleo on YouTube, because I can guarantee you this is proof that a lot of us became a part of her tribe because of YouTube. Step one, and the most crucial part of really anybody's YouTube strategy, is action. So it's really easy to look at Marie Forleo's videos and Marie TV, which is an award-winning web show, and say, well, it's easy for Marie to grow this big audience because her set is beautiful, she has amazing clothes, and she's got a whole crew behind her. But Marie, just like myself and a lot of YouTubers out there, started with very humble beginnings. So I want us to take a look back at Marie's first YouTube video, actually from 7 years ago.
Hey, it's Marie here, and guess what? Today is time for some Q&A.
A couch, no mic, no professional lights, just an action-taking entrepreneur who put herself out there and decided to generously share her genius and her knowledge with her community members, which has gained her tons of traction by being picked up in search on YouTube and being discovered by a brand new audience almost every single day. So step one is just take action. Step number two is creating content driven by your community. As you can see by Marie's very first video, she's always focused on questions from her audience, and she's always focused on FAQs, frequently asked questions. And if you've ever heard me talk about creating YouTube content that gains momentum, you know that I always say you want to start with frequently asked questions, because the whole purpose of YouTube is that, like I said, it's a search engine. So your community members and your potential customers and an audience that still hasn't discovered you is waiting for you to show up to answer their questions and solve their problems. So the best place to start is to start writing a list of frequently asked questions or paying attention to social media and questions that are coming through there and answering them via YouTube.
And I want to show you something really interesting that you can use to grow your own channel. So take a look at this. So first video she posted, bringing back the fun, 28,000 views. Not bad at all, but think about it this way. Do you think anybody on YouTube who is Marie's ideal customer is actually searching for bringing back the fun? No. They're probably not. So she really gained these views from her subscriber base and her current audience that she already had. When she really started to gain momentum is when she started to title her videos in a way that was searchable. And there were things that her ideal audience was actually looking up. So she was being discovered by new people every single day through YouTube. So she started with this one, How to Live in the Moment. That's something that her audience would be searching for. It has 133,000 views in comparison to 28,000 views on this video right here. So let's continue to kind of take a look at this. 58,000 views on how to stand out from the crowd. And if you keep going down, some of her most popular videos are videos that her audience would actually be searching for. They're titles that her audience would be searching for. So she started to really gain momentum on her channel, and you will start to really gain momentum on your channel when you start to title your videos and create videos on topics that your audience is actually searching for and looking for. And this is how you get picked up in search on YouTube. And again, you attract and are discovered by new people every single day, which builds your brand and builds your business at a really crazy, crazy fast rate.
Coincidence? I think not. And I actually would love for you right now below this video to comment with one FAQ, one frequently asked question that you could make a video on that you're asked all the time by your ideal customers. Step number 3 is so vital to your success as an entrepreneur on YouTube. It's getting people off of YouTube. So it's having a clear call to action. So I discovered Marie Forleo on YouTube, but the reason that I've been following her for so long, and I actually did enroll in B-School years and years and years ago, is because I went from finding her on YouTube, and then at the end of the video, she asked, go to the website and sign up for the newsletter, or go and comment on this blog. So she has different ways of capturing you to become part of her community to further nurture the relationship and become the only go-to expert that you see or hear from in building a business and a life that you love. So by doing that, she's taking these people that first discover her on YouTube and not letting them forget about her. She's further nurturing the community and the relationship. And as I always say, your tribe is your trust fund. So you want to make sure that anybody who comes into contact with you online becomes part of your tribe. So how does Marie capture her viewers and turn them into potential customers and community members? Well, she starts by saying, go download this off of my website, or go sign up for my newsletter, or go to the website and you'll become pixeled or remarketed to, because she has a pixel on her website that she can then use Facebook ads to remarket to you, or even YouTube or Google ads to remarket to you on different platforms. So you're constantly seeing her messages, and again, she becomes the only authority and person that you want to work with. And then of course, the final way to capture your audience and turn them into customers is by directly selling. But what Marie has done, and what is so brilliant and has been a big part of my strategy as well, is providing valuable information first and showing up when your audience needs you most. When my audience is searching for answers on how to get more views on YouTube or how to grow your Instagram following, they find me, they connect with me, and they feel like they know me. And then they become part of the community, and then all I need to do, and all Marie needs to do, is create a relevant offer. So for Marie, all of her content is focused on building a business and a life you love. And what does she offer as her paid product? B-School, which is about creating a business and a life that you love and on your own terms. So that is why YouTube is such a magical thing. You provide value first. You meet your customers when they're in a certain pain point and they need help. You provide help, you provide value, make a difference in their lives, and then you become the person that they want to work with because they feel like you have been there for them since day one without any strings attached. And the final step of Marie Forleo's YouTube strategy and how she's grown such a great engaged audience is collaborations. And the really cool thing about this is if you go way back on Marie's channel, you'll see that some of her first collabs were with people at the time that were on the same level as her and weren't maybe known on a massive scale. For example, Chris Carr and Marie Forleo have been doing collabs since Marie started her channel because they were friends, and now they've both built their empires together. And that is something that's so doable and so possible on YouTube. And I know it's really tempting to say I want to get the biggest names in the world on my channel, but start with Marie's strategy, which is just inviting friends or people you know in your network who have valuable information to share with your audience, and you can build your audiences and your empires together and have those people on as continued guests. And you know what's happened with Marie is because she started where she was and she started with people she knew, she's built her audience to a place where now she's had Tony Robbins and Simon Sinek and Tim Ferriss and the biggest names in the world, the list goes on. So start with who you know and how much value they bring to the table and build from there through collaboration. Marie Forleo has obviously leveraged YouTube to build an empire, but more importantly, she's used it to impact thousands, if not millions, of lives around the world. And if you're ready to do the same, make sure that you download my Boss YouTube channel checklist below this video. It's 14 steps that you need to set up your channel for success and like a boss, like Marie Forleo. So make sure you grab that. And if you enjoyed this video, let me know in the comments who else you'd like me to do a YouTube case study on. I will save those for future videos. If you liked this video, hit that like button below, share it with your fellow bosses, and be sure to subscribe and hit the bell to be notified when I do post new videos every single Tuesday. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video.